A gigantic test at the Concrete Palace as Central Gwinnett heads south on 75.
And a battle on the border. Florida High making the trip to the Rose City to face Thomas County Central.
But a big one in Crawfordville as Taylor County and Wakulla both look to prove they're for real. Stick around. This is your Football Friday Night.
The Big Bend and South Georgia's premier high school football show. This is the award-winning Football Friday Night on WCTV.
Hey, welcome into your Football Friday Night. Ryan Kelly, Alison, Posey. We'll get to Taylor Viles in a minute, but this just felt like such a big night for a lot of our big guys.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I think I don't want to say we're hitting a groove just yet because we're still starting the season, but you're starting to get to that point where teams are starting to figure it out just a little bit.
Yeah, hey, we'll get to our Game of the Week in a second, but we have that big Game of the Week showdown, a rivalry. We have a rivalry in South Georgia as well with Cairo and Thomasville. We'll get to them. But first, not exactly a rivalry, but a huge test at the Concrete Palace. Lowndes welcoming the visitors from Central Gwinnett way up north. Let's get things rolling, shall we? No score. Gwinnett, whoops-a-daisy, but also another whoops-a-daisy. The visitors end up keeping possession on this one. Ensuing drives, how about the Knights trying to run, but yeah, no, not happening in this house, not happening with the guys in the silver helmets. Later in the first, how about Kevon Thomas taking the handoff, runs all the way. He might go, he could go, he will go, but he doesn't go. And unfortunately for Lowndes, that would end up with a bad snap and a turnover. However, don't worry, because they got it together. 37-6, your final score.
All right, at Veterans Memorial Stadium, a rivalry 80 years strong. Thomasville hosting Cairo, and you know what they're playing for, Ryan.
The syrup.
There you go. Home team up 7-0. Makers on their own one and not going anywhere. The Bulldog defense showing up as a safety, folks. It's 9-0 Dogs. A good kick return setting up the Thomasville offense here, and they're going to make the most of it. Cam Hill, Jabari Robinson, touchdown T-ville. It's 15-0 in the city after the failed two-point conversion. Cairo's turn now. Bryce Puckett, he's going to make the connection here, and this guy is a tough guy to bring down. I think the whole Thomasville defense is trying to bring him down there, and that's going to set up this. Dre Bass draining the field goal as the first half expired, 15-3 after the first two quarters. This one, all the action in the second half. The final in this one, 45-23. The pitcher is staying in the Rose City. Thomasville gets the win.
Two great games in South Georgia, but a big one in the Big Bend. Taylor County got their first win over Wakulla in a decade last year. Could they make it 2 in a row? Taylor Viles was at J.D. Jones Stadium. He's got more.
An inspired victory by the Taylor County Bulldogs here on this Friday night. It is not easy to come into J.D. Jones Stadium and beat Wakulla in any circumstance, but no team has beaten the War Eagles in their home opener since 2017 until now. Let's check out these great highlights. Both these teams with impressive Week 1 wins. Bulldogs hoping to beat Wakulla for the second straight year. And they're going to take the first lead. First play from scrimmage on their second drive is an 85-yard run from the QB, Jabez Glanton, his third rushing touchdown of the season. Look at him go. But how about a Wakulla response almost immediately? A great connection from Owen Cleese to Jordan Barnes. Check it out. War Eagles successful on their extra point. They lead 7-6. Taylor County takes a 12-7 lead into halftime, but Wakulla jumps back in front in the second half. Jordan Barnes has his fingerprints all over this game. The short run makes it 13-12. Now 21-19 War Eagles, and we continue trading touchdowns. Who but QB Jabez Glanton, his second score of the night. They may be the Bulldogs, but they're showing Hearts of Lions up 27-21. Taylor County with a big stop inside the red zone on fourth down. They get the ball back and run the time out. It's the first time in 30 years the Bulldogs have beaten the War Eagles in consecutive seasons. They win this one 27-21. Let's hear from head coach Jesse Braswell.
We got some fighters, which I love, okay, and some disciplined fighters, guys who take ownership when they make mistakes. We're not anywhere close to where we need to be now. But it's week 2, right? Our guys are freaking warriors. Scott's unbelievable. He's somebody I look up to as a coach who can be somewhere for so long and have so much success. But it's about us tonight, right, and our ability to bounce back. We're down 21-12 with 4 minutes left in the third, and there's some emotions over there because it's been a long 7 days, man.
I learned after this game that these Bulldogs were playing with heavy hearts. 1 week ago, they learned that one of their childhood best friends lost their life, so they were playing this game in his honor and memory, and it paid off. For now, reporting in Wakulla, Taylor Viles, WCTV Sports, Ryan and Alison, another week to remember in the high school football season.
Our hearts go out to everybody in Perry there, and speaking of hearts, that's another gutsy win. Back-to-back years, Taylor County springs it over their rivals, the War Eagles. Just another big statement from Jesse Braswell.
Yeah, and to come from behind, too. And I'm telling you right now, put the rural division on notice. Taylor County is showing up, and they're coming out with vengeance.
By the way, these guys are going to be just...
They're going to be fine.
They say history happens in football every week, but it certainly happened in the Jackets' nest tonight. One of 4 Big Bend South Georgia showdowns coming up right after this. W-A-K-U-L-L-A, Wakulla all the way. Shout out to the War Eagle Band, our band of the week tonight. They put on quite the show in Crawfordville, even despite the loss.
And you can spell.
Yes, that's the spell out in their fight song.
I know, but still, I'm proud of you
Come
for putting it all together there.
Okay, listen. So we told you about it before the break, because we do have a long way to go and a short time to get there.
Yeah.
4 Big Bend South Georgia matchups tonight.
Yeah, and one of them making a little bit of history. Justin Rogers and company have put up 112 points for the first 2 games of the season, giving up just 1 touchdown. The Jackets showing a very good Florida High team, why they're one of the best in the state of Georgia. Already up 7-zip, Jalen Johnson to Deuce Lawrence, who jukes 1, 2, 3 Seminoles, a 59-yard touchdown.
He can't be up for play of the week again, can he?
It's 14-0. No, they got to wait a little bit. They're back-to-back winners. They were far from finished, too. Johnson, beautiful ball here to Tyrone Everett. It's 21-0 Central now. They weren't done either, and we're still in the first quarter. Goes to Deuce once again, and once again, it's a long touchdown run for the speedy back. 28-0 your score after the first 12 minutes. 79, most points ever in Central history to 14.
All right, let's head back south of the state line. Maclay starting off things against the Brookwood Warriors. Bo Bashir's running it. He's going to make it 6-0. 11-11.
Make a wish.
That's quick. Brookwood responds. Seconds left in the first. Pierce Hightower, 24-6. The home team's lead is cut. But with 10 seconds in the second quarter, Anthony White going to score 30-7 Maclay. And then Tucker Popple. Did you know that there's another Popple?
Just keep them coming.
There's another Popple. How about that?
Just as talented.
He's going to run in. It's 45-7 Maclay. I think you get the idea. 45-14 your final score.
All right, historic first game for Scintilla Charter because last week's game got rained out. You witnessed that. They hosted Hamilton County tonight. Second quarter here. Hamilton up 14. Matthew Berry with the easy running touchdown. Good for 6. Ensuing drive. Scintilla's going to have the ball now. Jameer Berrien with the handoff. And Keandre Jones, the hit stick.
Oh.
Ouch. Next drive, Hagan Johnson to Marvion Wallace deep into the end zone. Pretty ball. Pretty catch. Next play, Brandon Atwood take the handoff, but he's going to fumble the ball. Scintilla would recover here. Very next play, Emmett Cowart throwing an interception, and Scintilla going to lose that. 43-0. But still, long way to go.
Hey, how about the Woods? Stan Goldstein Field. Chiles welcoming in Pelham from Mitchell County, and the T-Wolves starting out hot. Already up a touchdown. Take a look at this. Gavin Ford, Cade Fryer. How did he get that? He stays in bounds. That is a play of the week, candidate. Take a look at this. I haven't been able to watch this slowed down yet. Just look at the beauty. One hand. That is unbelievable athleticism there. The T-Wolves onslaught continuing. How about Ford finding Thomas Matthews, laying out, making the catch. I think you get the idea here. This was a romp. 42-7. Chiles gets themselves the dub. And hey, why don't we go ahead and go to a Big Bend rivalry here, Alison Posey.
All right, let's go.
Suwannee and Lafayette.
Lafayette. Marcus Edwards and the Lafayette Hornets hosting Suwannee from right up the road. We're all tied 7 in the second quarter, but not for very long. Bulldogs LJ Smith gets the sideline, and there's a whole lot of green grass in front of him.
A whole
Touchdown,
lot of
Suwannee.
green grass.
They lead 14-7. Same quarter, not the same result. Suwannee backed up, a bad snap. It's going to give the Hornets 2 points and the ball off the
safety. The PA thought this was a touchdown for a while, but you know, I think they'll take it either way.
He's going to learn today. Ensuing drive for Lafayette, Ty Williamson rolling right, and he's got Tucker Higginbotham for the score. 17-14 lead at the break. Lafayette going to take down the Dogs. Big win for the Hornets, 37-30.
Hey, let's go to Bring That Hammer Country. Veterans Stadium, 57th meeting all time between Brooks and Cook. How about Dawson Davis punching it in for the score for the visitors, 16-0. A missed PAT. Highlighting that one. Just over 2 minutes left in the half, and how about Marquise Miller? Unbelievable diving kick there to put the Hornets up in business. They would take a field goal with 19-0 at the half. Cook all over Brooks tonight in this one, 19-6. The trophies now fall to 2.
Leon in Panama City tonight. Hey, we know that guy.
Yeah, that's Kevin Pettis.
Former Chiles coach Kevin Pettis. His Bozeman Bucks. Bucks in the blue jerseys, working early on defense. Trevor Starling and some friends get the sack of Leon QB. Brooks Warmack, the home team, was in Big Red's grill all night long, too. Warmack again being chased, this time coughing it up for the fumble. The Bucks' Casey James Delian comes up with it, and the offense is going to turn that into points. Hayden Gay gives it to Evan Clements right up the gut. He's in, 7-0 home team. Leon charges back in the second half. Falls in a close one, 21-19.
All right, Berrien
This is a
hosting
good game.
Telfair County, and folks, it might be time to take a look at the Rebs, because here's the O-line parting the Red Seas for Gene Watson. Hello. Touchdown Rebs. They'd go for 2. They tied things up at 36 apiece. Under 40 to play. How about this here? A go-ahead field goal for Berrien, and they wouldn't look back. Rebs win this one 39-36. Back-to-back dubs in Nashville.
All right, FAMU DRS home opener at Bragg Memorial Stadium tonight, hosting the Cottondale Hornets. DRS, he's gonna run to the right. Larry Jewell, he's going, possibly gone.
Dare I say that was a gem of a run?
Hey, a Jewell of a run, gem of a run. Funny guy. Cottondale touchdown. Zacharias Collins score now 16-0 at this point. Cottondale gonna fumble the ball. DRS, Dale Hewitt gonna recover it. Scoops it on up, and Larry Jewell going to run the ball for a nice game here, but it was tough all night for the Rattlers. Jamie falls to a good Cottondale team, 48-16.
All right, let's head on over to the big board and see what we missed. First off, I apologize on that, but the Valiants with a big win, 33-14 over Frederica. Jefferson County winners tonight, 28-26.
All right,
How about 2-0 for the Franklin Seahawks, 35-14. Tough sledding for Lanier tonight. Good win for Clinch over that Miller County squad. And don't look now, but Seminole County is 3-0.
Love to see it. Working hard.
Big win for Valdosta. Unfortunately, Colquitt can't get it done against North Gwinnett. But hey, we'll have everything else you need. Your play of the week, your game of the week, all that good stuff right after this.
Stay with us.
Stay right here. Wrapping it up here on week 3 of football Friday night. What a great week. And we were talking about it. There are no stinkers in this bunch of plays
No,
of the week.
we have 3 really, really good plays, and it's up to you.
Not to say that we ever have a stinker in our plays of the week. And Cade Fryer certainly wasn't a stinker here, and neither were the Timberwolves. The one-handed grab as all a part of Chiles roll over Pelham.
All right, how about a little bit of a defense? Hamilton County's Keandre Jones. Get out of the way. The hit stick. You'll love to see it.
My man's going to be feeling that in the morning. And how about Taylor County's Jabez Glanton, 85 yards all the way to the HSAA and their statement win over the Wakulla War Eagles at J. Jones. You know, vote for your favorite, WCTV.tv, and then come on back next week. You already know what our game of the week was. It's Thomasville and Thomas County Central this year at the Jacket's Nest. The Rose City rivalry with a whole lot on the line. More than bragging rights for these 2 state title contenders.
They are, and I'll tell you this, I was at Central and I was at Thomasville tonight. 2 electric crowds. They get up for this game every year, and Ryan, we've talked to these fan bases over the years. This is the game you want to win. You're going to brag about it for the rest of the season. You got to win this game.
Central trying to hold on to that win, and we'll hold on and talk a little sports, why don't we? At WCTV Sports Overtime, you can find us on Facebook Live. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on the WCTV app. And join us right there in, I don't know, about 15 minutes or so.
We need you guys,
Bring
though.
your
You
comments.
got to participate.
Bring your trash talk. Bring your fun. Great work tonight, AP. Great work tonight from y'all. We'll see you on Overtime. Until then, go Knowles, go Rattlers, good places. Good.